This is a really, I don't know if it's, you can say, controversial topic. Does being beautiful physically or outwardly beautiful matter and make life easier? And does it also take away from your inner beauty? So what I learned this past month that shook me to my core, it was November when I originally wrote this. If you dangle a fruit in front of a hungry man, he will want to eat that fruit. So no matter how progressive and developed we think we are, humans are still animal with basic needs. We are trying so hard in society to change our old ways, but innate sensibilities still get the best of us. We are very biologically innate. We make a lot of social issues what are actually biological issues that we take millennia, like you can't just take millennia and millennia of how humans are and try to change it in like a couple years. You're going to need another millennia and millennia to undo that. So first off is physical attraction is real. You can have all the brains in the world, but people will listen to you even more if you peacock in an extremely attractive way. And everybody's different. So this is case by case, individual. This doesn't mean you have to show off and constantly chatter away your knowledge. Confidence can be expressed simply by showing comfort. If you see people who are comfortable with themselves by the way they sit without fidgeting or intent listening, accepting who they are by simply agreeing with something said about them or even laughing at themselves is a surefire way to see a person's confidence. Confident people don't feel the need to prove themselves. So I know this girl who dated this guy who was covered in tattoos, was a bodybuilder, was super handsome, was like all the things on like your physical check mark list. Like confidence wise, he was constantly seeking validation from her, and it was a huge turnoff. So this is such a like an eye-opening thing that this guy who's an Adonis still felt like had, I don't know if he had body dysmorphia, I don't know what was going on mentally. Like it is a mindset and you have to figure yourself out first. And there are obviously different types of attraction, but I'm focusing on physical and how it's affected me this past month. And this is just empirical, anecdotal evidence. It's not fact. So it's just my opinion. So I was reading Emily Ratajkowski's book, My Body, and there was a wonderful quote said by her mom: men are limited in their understanding of beauty. So it can be a bit simple, depending on the guy, of course, to get a man's attention. So I'm not only talking about flirting with a male in order to procreate and have a wonderful whirlwind relationship with. I say this with the intention of captivating a man's attention to show him your brain, whether it's at a business meeting, your teacher, your professor, your peers at work or school, or even in an intellectual debate with an acquaintance at a party. Does having outer beauty take away from your brains and character? Absolutely not. I think it adds more mystery to a woman who takes care of herself on the outside while also taking care of her mind. So leveling up isn't about how fastidious we need to groom ourselves and appear like a piece of perfect china. It's what we do with what we have that makes us. So the action we commit to when taking our beauty a step further and developing so much more, it makes us so much more attractive to have both. In theory, people always like fantasize about these things, but it's even better if you put it into action and like, I don't know, wash your face. You don't have to put on like a full glam every single day, but work on your outside as well as your inside. You can like work out and put on a t-shirt and feel fabulous. There's so many ways that this can be presented physically. So someone once told me, good looking people have a 2-week head start. Once you catch the person's attention, what are you going to do with it? Are you going to charm them with meaningless nothing, or impress yourself with the standard you hold for your intellect and ability to direct a conversation wisely? In my YouTube channel, yes, I go into the aspects of whether something is worth the economics of your beauty while also the human capital of soft skills in one's self-image and growth. It's imperative to have depth perception within one's own awareness. So be sure to click the link below and you're going to have a lot of fun, or the link in my bio, I guess. And it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a party. Self-image, self-growth, and self-care. Subscribe now, and I'll see you later.